What's going on, people? Jay the Black here, back with another video. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. I want to talk about 21 Savage. If you want to know my take on it, I have two different articles I'm looking at. Okay, one is Variety, and the other one is the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and they have a more updated article that fills in the blanks for people that may not know. Okay, now apparently 21 Savage was arrested by ICE because of an expired visa. The visa has been expired for a long time, but it went on the radar because, again, this country didn't really take, deporting people that seriously. They were deporting people, of course, that were, coming into the country from South America. But if you're coming into this country, let's say by plane or any other way, then maybe they couldn't really deport you as easily as they could people who are just walking into the country. But anyway, according to Variety, a rapper 21 Savage was arrested by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in Atlanta Sunday morning on the grounds that he actually is from the UK and overstayed his visa, according to reports in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution and TMZ. The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, arrested unlawfully presented UK national Jaye bin Abraham Joseph, aka 21 Savage. I want y'all to understand his name is three different syllables. It's Jaye bin. Okay, that's how it's presented. During a targeted operation with federal and local law enforcement partners early Sunday in Metro Atlanta, ICE spokesman Brian Cox told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that Mr. Abraham Joseph was taken into ICE custody as he's unlawfully present in the U.S. and also a convicted felon. Savage was convicted of felony drug charges in 2014 in Fulton County, Georgia. The arrest was met with baffled reactions online, as the rapper has been long associated with Atlanta and performed with local rappers T.I. Migos, Lil Yachty, and Ludacris at an A-Town heavy concert in the city on Thursday during a run-up to today's Super Bowl. However, Cox told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that Savage, who's 26, is unlawfully present United Kingdom national who legally entered the U.S. who legally entered the U.S. in 2005 on a visa that expired a year later. Let's see. The rapper's attorney, Dina Lapote, told Variety, "We are working diligently to get Mr. Abraham Joseph out of detention while we work with authorities to clear up any misunderstandings. Mr. Abraham Joseph is a role model to the young people in the country, especially in Atlanta, Georgia, and is actively working in the community, leading programs to help underprivileged youths." I will say this though, he did get back to the community last year, and that's all good. I want to say this though, I'm not the biggest fan of 21 Savage. His music actually kind of annoys me. Now, he may be a fan to some of y'all who are listening. I don't have any bad words to say about him. I was critical of, his situation with Amber Rose, but be that as it may, this situation was very confusing. Because I said to myself, if you listen to 21 Savage, you would think that he's from Atlanta. But that may not be the case. Now, I will say this though. According to DJ Academics, he's from an island in the Caribbean that is a UK province. Okay, just like Jamaica was a UK province. Okay, just like Haiti used to be a UK province. Not UK province. It used to be a French province. It was a province of France. That's why a lot of them speak French. A lot of those islands, especially in the Caribbean and the West Indies, those are provinces of different countries in Europe. Y'all know the history. I don't have to go into it. A lot of those European countries colonized the West Indies, even South American countries at one point, the Portuguese, the Spanish, we all know this. And they're saying that he's from an island. Bro, they don't arrest you from being from no province and say that you're from the UK. He's from the UK, okay? Now, his family may be from that particular island, but that don't mean his family didn't move to the UK, because let me tell you this, there are Jamaicans who moved to the UK. There are Africans who moved to the UK. There are different people in the Caribbeans who may move to the UK, and then they end up maybe moving elsewhere. That might be the situation with 21 Savage. Why would they say that he is a UK national if he's not from the UK? Just because you're from a UK province does not mean that if you're from a UK province, you're still from that particular province. You know, if you let's say that you were born in Puerto Rico, lived in Puerto Rico as a kid, then you moved to, let's say, the UK, and you moved to let's say you moved to the UK and you to America, you're still a Puerto Rican. No, he is from the UK. Okay, but the narrative is going to be that he's from this island. Now, there's still going to be information that may come out, but I'm going off of what ICE is saying. And if they're saying that he is a UK national, I can only go off what they're saying. The dude was on a visa. He was on a visa, people. Now, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, this is the other article. Let's see. This was ICE responding to the fact that, well, he was arrested in 2014. How come you didn't know that he was in the system? Well, they said, according to Brian Cox, the ICE director, or the person in charge of it in this situation, said that, however, according to Atlanta Journal-Constitution, 21 Savage is unlawfully present United Kingdom national who came to U.S. on a visa, all right? But he was also convicted of drug charges in 2014, okay? Now, they're saying that Abraham Joseph, which is 21 Savage, has been placed in removal proceedings before federal immigration courts. And according to an ICE official, they did not know that he was in the system in 2014. They didn't know. They did not know that he had been arrested. They weren't alerted to it. Because again, you know, ICE wasn't really on the job then like that. Not like they are now. Okay. Now, they're also saying that, you know, Abraham Joseph, was 21 Savage, spent a lot of his childhood in Decatur. He's also said that he was banned from the Cobb County school district after he brought a gun to school, intending to use it on another student. Since then, after losing his younger brother and best friend to gun violence, he has become an advocate for gun control. Ain't that something? In the spring of 2018, Abraham Joseph was credited with launching the Paintballs Up, Guns Down social media campaign, which was intended to curb gun violence. Authorities said that the campaign backfired, leading to a rash of paintball wars, in some cases deadly shootings. So that was a bit of an epic fail. You see, this is what happens when you try to go, you know, social justice. It never works out for some of y'all, because the idea that you bring to the table just doesn't work. Now, I want to know this, 21 Savage. Now, I haven't been listening to his music. Maybe some of y'all have. Has he been talking about toting guns? Has he been talking about, you know, using them in his music? Because if he hasn't, I can believe this. But if he has, this is just a bunch of lip service. Believing what people say and not what they... Believing what people do and not what they say in most cases. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what else ICE is saying. ICE officials said that Abraham Joseph's Sunday morning arrest stemmed from a traffic stop in DeKalb County, during which 3 other people were arrested by DeKalb police. Now, people are saying that Tekashi 6ix9ine may have something to do with this, that he may have told on 21 Savage, because 21 Savage posted on social media that basically 6ix9ine was a rat and how he didn't like rats. And people are trying to put 2 and 2 together. Do I think 6ix9ine went and told on him? I don't think so. I mean, but I will say this though. 6ix9ine is a very petty guy. We've seen him be very petty. We've seen him go back and forth with people. If he caught wind of what 21 Savage said. First of all, he would have to know 21 Savage is from the UK. But people got to understand, this stuff is under investigation. But I do believe they were alerted. Okay? Because maybe somebody close to 6ix9ine has a British accent, has traveled back and forth, which happens. You know, people travel back and forth and they don't lose their accent. Maybe it was an older family member and they realized this guy is related to 21 Savage. Now, again, more information is going to come out, of course, but I just don't believe ICE is going to arrest this guy if he wasn't from the UK. You know, people, and also ICE said this, and I found this to be really interesting. ICE literally said that his whole rap persona is false. Why would they say that? Because, you know, to me, it's almost like they have done their research. That's why they're making this arrest. This is why this guy is still incarcerated. This is why he's still being detained. Because they've done their research. They understand the entire framework of the situation. They don't think he's real. Basically, what ICE is saying is that he's not real. That he's out here fake claiming. That he's not really about that life. That's basically what they're saying. And if you are a fan of this guy, I can understand you being in your feelings. I can understand you being upset. You got all these people coming out defending him, which is fine. Especially if this whole thing is BS. If he's actually from this island and he's never really been to the UK. But again, he came to America in 2005. Did he come from that island? Wouldn't he have an accent from that island? No, he doesn't. Because again, he came here in 2005. I'm pretty sure he was basically a kid when he came here. So I'm pretty sure he was already talking, you know. So in this situation, it just seems to me that they've been looking to make this bust maybe for a while. And they're basically saying his whole rap persona is false. This is crazy. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.